Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is Paul Farmer from paulgfarmer.com. And this is Freedom Project Live, episode 14. So, during these videos, what I like to do, these episodes, what I like to do is just share my experiences online, something that stands out to me, give you marketing tips so you can get results and make some real money from the comfort of your home. Okay, so I literally just got done about an hour ago, probably, doing a Facebook Live where I actually talked about the power of developing a skill, why it's so vital for your success to build a skill online. You can go over to my Facebook wall and check that out. Uh, the last 8 days have been absolutely incredible. We are coming up on eight not eight. Within 8 days, we've done just about five figures, probably going to go over five figures today. With this new opportunity, I've talked about it briefly in other videos, but it's really, really amazing. I got to tell you, like, this is the most I've ever done in such a short period of time. And people are just thrilled and excited because, um, not to give too much away, but basically, I am able to help you actually get some funds. Okay. My efforts help you get results, even if you don't talk to anybody or anything like that. But that is not why you should reach out to me and message me and want to get started with this. But it is an opportunity for people to get their wins really quickly because that's super important. You want people to get their wins because anytime you have a team, you want them to get results within at least 48 hours. If they don't get results in 48 hours, that 48-hour window, you can lose them. You can lose them. Okay, so you need to get people in action very fast and get them producing very fast. Otherwise, they could go elsewhere. All right. So anyway, what I want to talk about today is a simple marketing strategy. It's not a strategy, just a simple tip. Okay, that will literally change your world when you run with it. It will change your world when you run with it. And what I'm talking about is detaching yourself from the outcome, not having emotion, okay? Not being emotionally attached. So, what I'm referring to is when you're reaching out to people, because, for example, in this new opportunity, all we're telling people to do is get started and get two people. Get two people. That's it, you know? And there are people that are having trouble with that. And the main reason they're having trouble with that is they're overthinking the process. And maybe you're in a business and maybe you haven't had results or very few results. And you're overthinking the process and you're attached, you're holding on to what that outcome may be. Like they might reject you, right? Like that could really happen. That's a legitimate concern for most people. And that used to be the way I was. I mean, I really wouldn't, like when I had people calling me, I wouldn't get on the phone because I was afraid of what to say to them. And I was afraid they'd tell me no, you know? So I never ever reached out to people on Facebook either. I avoided people and my business really suffered. Point blank, you cannot be in an online business and not communicate with people and not get rejected. It's going to happen. So the way I got over it was I stopped seeing it as I'm pushing something on someone. I stopped seeing it that way. I stopped seeing it like they're going to reject me. It's the end of the world. And instead, what I started seeing it as is I just changed my perspective. I started seeing it as, wow, you know what? I really have something that could really benefit someone else. And if they tell me no, it's not the end of the world. It's just, it's not the right fit for them. It has nothing to do with me. It's just maybe it's timing, maybe it's the opportunity. They're just not into it, whatever. But it has nothing to do with me personally. I'm just like a tour guide sharing the information, right? So what I had to do was I had to switch it over and go, okay, what I'm offering is valuable. What I am offering is that could actually change people's lives for the better. And I had to get in that space. And once I got there, once I realized, wow, you know what? If I'm not sharing what I'm doing and it could really benefit somebody, then I'm just being selfish. And I don't want to be selfish. Do you want to be selfish? So I went out and I started sharing. And, I've come a long ways because I actually have gone to big marketers on this and put myself out there and reached out to them. And unlike many people probably think, unlike what I think, I'm talking big, like 7, 8 figure marketers. I went to these people and they responded back and they took a look at what I was doing. Now, it may have not been a fit for them, but they took a look. And I think that's really awesome. And who is it that says, if you don't ask? The guy from Chicken Soup from the Soul. I can't think of his name right now. He says, if you don't ask, you're not going to get anything. So you have to ask. So really, the whole point of this video, this episode, is to help you to become detached from the outcome, not have the emotion tied to it. Understand that what you're doing is you're sharing something. As long as it will benefit someone, you're sharing something that will benefit them. So you want to present it to them. You want to put it in front of them. You want to ask if they're open to look at it, right? And that's all I do. And that's all I did when I went to 7, 8 figure earners. Is I just asked, hey, I totally respect you as a marketer. I've been, following you for a while. Just, I don't know if this is a fit for you or not, but, would you be open to looking at this? I'd love to hear your opinion. Something like that. That's not exactly what I wrote, but it doesn't have to be crazy. It's not hard. And once you get in a space where you're like, wow, this is really going to help someone, or like you have to raise the way you feel about yourself too. Like you have to start treating this as a profession, like a professional. A professional, isn't going to, be afraid of asking people, and it's just not going to happen. T. Harv Eker said, like, if you are doing something and you're afraid to share it with other people, you're doing the wrong thing. Get out of it. Get out of it. You have to be a promoter. You have to get out there and share stuff with people. That's the only way you're going to build your business. People are the ones that pay you in business. So that's my main message. Just, detach yourself from the outcome. So one of the things I've learned, I don't really do this, but you kind of make a game of getting a no. You kind of make a game. So, one of the guys I follow a lot is Ray Higdon. I've actually been so busy lately. I hate saying busy, productive because I'm producing results. I have people asking for links and stuff and wanting information and getting started. I've been so productive with that it's been like a week since I've watched the videos I usually watch. He does a daily video, and I usually watch those trainings like every single day. And it's been like a week. I haven't been able to do it. I've just been not busy, but productive with everything else. So what I'm saying is he made it a game. So he's like, I'm going to go for 20 no's a day. There's a book out there, 20 no's or something like that. Go for no. That's what it's called. I read that book. It's pretty interesting. But the idea behind it is, if you take the sting out of the word no, like if it stops meaning anything to you, then you're going to not care anymore. It's not going to be a big deal. And if you get enough no's, you're going to get a yes at some point. I believe Babe Ruth, he had the highest batting average, or no, most home runs. He had the most home runs for a long time. And he also struck out the most. So he swung the bat the most, but he's not known for that. He's known for getting the most home runs. So what I'm saying there is, you have to get out there and strike out. You have to swing the bat. You have to get in front of people, and going for no is a way to do that. Now, understand this. Most people will not tell you no. They will not say no. Most people will never say no. They will say, I'm not sure. They will make up some reason or some excuse as to why they can't do it, but they will not give you a definite no. Okay. So just know that. So it's not really, you're not going to get a lot of no's. So you kind of count the no's as oh, I'm busy or whatever, anything that's kind of like a no is a no. So, but that's my tip, detach yourself from the emotion. And that's something I had to learn to do. And now it's nothing. Now, for me, it's nothing. I've done it enough times where there is no emotion. It's like, okay, I'm going to present the information. If they see an opportunity, great. If they don't, no big deal. There are plenty of people out there that will. And that's all it is. So if you're struggling right now, if you're in a place right now where you're like, I'm not making any sales, I'm not getting any results, I don't have anyone to talk to, I don't know what to do, the easiest thing to do is just start reaching out to people and going, hey, I don't know if this is a fit for you, but would you be open to learning about it? Would you be open to would you be open to learning how to create income online? Now, there's many different ways to say that, but that's all you're doing is you're just asking people if they're open. Usually I'll just, ask them a few questions, find out what they're doing. I'll let them know, hey, you know what? I make income from comfort of my home online. I don't know if it's for you or not, but would you be open to learning about it? Would you be open to learn how to do it? If I could show you how to do it, would you be open to it? Something like that. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. All you're doing is asking people if they're open. And then if they're open, send them your link. And that's all there is to it. Then follow up with them. It's not a complicated process, but people make it complicated because they get in their head and they start thinking, oh, well, what if this person tells me no? Or what if this person laughs at me? Or what if this person makes fun of me? What if they do? Oh, well, they're not the right fit. Move on. Go to the next person. It's going to happen. If you put yourself out there, you're going to get rejected. It's going to happen. You just have to learn how to get over it. Because if you don't get over it, you will never find success. You never will. You will never have success. Definitely not online. But in life, in life, we get rejected all the time. Stuff happens all the time. So if you are someone that is out there trying to avoid rejection because you're scared of it and you're afraid of what people are going to think about you, I'm telling you, that's the worst thing you can possibly ever do. It's keeping you trapped. It's keeping you stuck. And it's preventing you from reaching your full potential. Point blank. That's what it's doing. Okay. Anyway, I think I covered the topic pretty well. Detach yourself from the outcome. I'll leave you with this. A mentor of mine told me this. He said, divorce the outcome, marry the process. Marry the process. Plant the seeds. Don't worry about the outcome. Some seeds are going to fall on in thorny ground, right? Some are going to fall. Some of the birds are going to get, right? Throw the seed. Keep planting those seeds. Some of them will start sprouting. Some of them will start growing. It's going to happen. Okay, so that's all I got. If you want a simple way to attract people to you, to make connections on a daily basis, to be able to share what you're doing, people that want what you're doing, I have a very simple 3-step process course. It teaches you how to be dominant, how to dominate Facebook, really, how to increase your engagement, how to get people coming to you, how to become an authority figure. The link's right below. It says Facebook engagement course. Click on that, check it out. If you want to know what I'm doing with my new opportunity, reach out to me, message me. The link is right below for you to message me. There's no link to join right now. You have to come message me if you want to know that. And if you want to know my number one, the wealth vehicle, I should say, that helped me become a full-time earner online, that's in the green check mark right there below. That is the one that did that for me. And I still use it to this day. I still earn from this day. In fact, I'm getting paid by it today. So anyway, there's something for everyone. And with that, make it a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.